You're listening to KEXP. You can find us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, and streaming worldwide at kexp.org and also on KEXP's free mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters down here in the KEXP studio with a good friend and a very talented musician and his amazing band. It's Sinkane. Welcome.
All right.
So great to have you back.
Thank you so much, Cheryl.
A beautiful new record called We Belong and Lucky Us. We're just about to hear live music from that record. It's Sinkane live on KEXP.
Come together.
Sinkane live on KEXP. Sinkane live on KEXP. This is incredible.
All right.
You're listening to Sinkane live on KEXP, performing songs from the new album, We Belong.
Here we go.
Let me tell you about me. My thoughts always keep me up. Trails of books I thought would help to rectify only made me worse. I don't wanna be alone, and I know that you'll feel me when I settle for less than what I'm worth. I keep feeling lost. Let's wake up, take one breath, and listen for the sound. Begin to follow your life. Be yourself, free your mind. To err is human, to forget divine. What a time to be alive. Consistently paranoid. Reaching for these false prophets to numb the pain. Got me in trouble again. Yet I still keep mistaking work for love. Been down for so long, I keep getting on. Same old story, no need to worry. Wake up, take one breath, and listen for the sound. Begin to follow your life. Be yourself, free your mind. To err is human, to forget divine. Let's wake up, take one breath, and listen for the sound. Begin to follow your life. Be yourself, free your mind. To err is human, to forget divine. We're all that we've got, so hold on. We're all that we've got, so be strong. Gotta be strong, yeah. Rebelling to the break of dawn. 'Cause we belong. Because we belong. Mama, we made it. So glad we made it. Mama, we made it. I'm so glad. Mama, we made it. 'Cause we belong, yeah. Because we belong. We're all that we've got, so hold on. All that we got, yeah. We're all that we've got, so be strong. Gonna be strong. Persist till the day's worth gone. Because we belong. Because we belong. Yes, Mama, we made it. Yes, Mama, we made it. Yes, Mama, we made it. You are just know that you made it. Mama, we made it. Hear me out there, do you hear me out there? You made it. Because we
Oh, is it my turn now? Sorry. You've transported me somewhere. I need a moment to get myself. I mean, wow. Just wow. I just feel like I was at a gospel revival.
Aye.
This is amazing. Sly Stone somewhere out there in the ether. That was incredible. Oh, it's Sinkane live on KEXP. I'm getting a little choked up here.
Oh, thank you.
We Belong, one of my favorite records of the year, came out in April. And I mean, I just have to tell our listening audience that you must see this band live. As wonderful as that album is, this is when Sinkane comes alive. And I've always loved you, as you know, but I've never heard you and seen you sounding better.
Thank you very much. I mean, it's all due to this fabulous crew. I'm getting a little choked up
I know,
here.
and you had a little bit to do with it as well, Ahmed. It's been a while since we've seen you. It's so great to have you back in the studio. It's been about 5 years since the release of Dépassé.
Yeah.
And a lot has, your world has kind of turned upside down and back upright again. You got married.
Yep.
You got a master's degree in music composition. Sounds
did.
like a lot of personal reflection and growth in that time. Of course, we had the pandemic, which
Yeah.
I heard you read it. I read in an interview that you said was sort of a welcome break for you.
Absolutely. I think it was a welcome break for all of us, but for me in particular, I think, it was time to take a break and zoom out a little bit and think about what is my why, And I think I did a pretty solid amount of that in the last 5 years, and I think I'm back with a new crew and a new attitude in life, and life feels good.
Well, you have this beautiful and exciting new record, We Belong, and you've called We Belong a love letter to the Black experience. I can hear that all over the songs that you just performed, and that writing and recording it felt very freeing to you, and that you were inspired by the music and felt very connected to it as a Black person. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. A lot of the previous records I've made were all kind of an exercise and a therapy for me to explore my identity. And I got really tired of that after a while. I wrote a lot of records about that, a lot of songs, and did a lot of personal reflection through those songs. And I thought it would be really interesting if I wrote a record that wasn't about me, and see where that would take me. And I was first inspired by modern Black music from Nigeria, Afrobeats, and from the UK, like bands like Salt and Ezra Collective and Moses Boyd and that kind of stuff, Michael Kiwanuka and Lil Sims. And, it brought me back to the Caribbean and to the United States with soul music and reggae, dance hall. And, once I started finding my voice within those inspirations, it came time to write about something. And when you're, inspired by music like that, it's very easy to write about the Black experience, because that music in itself is the Black experience. And that was really exciting for me to kind of take myself out of writing about myself and writing about my people, writing about us. And in turn, the record's called We Belong because it's about us Black people. We belong to be here, and we are worthy, and through community we find worth in ourselves. But in turn, it made me realize that I belong, I belong as a human being in this world. So that was a really, really fun journey for me.
So you were trying to write about the collective experience, but in the process, it came back to you.
Yeah. Through community, that's what happens, We see ourselves in one another, and we big up each other, and we realize that we are all greater than the sum of our parts.
I love this collective theme that you have in the music and the exploration that you're on. You hear it in every one of the songs on the record. Come Together, so beautiful, started off the set today, and How Sweet Is Your Love, where you're like, come along for all of us, and I can just feel the power in the way you're all performing it. And the song Anthem, which you also played today, is about the Black experience and how you celebrate yourselves. And can you talk a bit about that song and the power you discovered in that collective support?
Sure, yeah. When you're writing about the Black experience, it's very easy to talk about the beauty and the struggle. A lot of Black people who have done so do that, and they do it very poetically. I think we, as Black people, when we write about our struggle, we do it better than anybody else, really. We know how to make lemonade, but we also know how to celebrate ourselves. Through our community. And through togetherness, we know how to really explore and big up our worth, And it was funny, actually, when I was starting to write that song, one of my collaborators, Amanda Keary, and I, we were like, what can we make a list of things that black people have that make white people mad? You know, and like let's just figure that out and see where we go from here. And it just became this like really lovely celebration of a song. You know, we talked about the way that we walk and our hair and our style and our food. You know, how we celebrate religion, how we celebrate identity, you know, in all these many, many different ways. And it just became so affirming, you know, as we wrote that song. And we just kind of ran with it, and here it is.
Well, you can hear it and feel it in the music. And in your early records, you pretty much did everything, played all the instruments. And you've definitely played in a band before, but you just seem madly in love with this band.
Yeah.
And it is so fun to see you all performing live. You've also collaborated in the past, but it feels like it was something different this time around, something that you really thrived in. And we don't have enough time to talk about the many people that you collaborated with, but can you mention a few and what they brought to the record?
Yeah, sure. So everyone here is on the record. This is Ifedayo, who's a singing, and Jessica Harp singing as well. Pat Carr is playing keys and guitar. This is Ronnie Lanzilotta on bass, and Dave Palazola on drums. And this is essentially the core of the record is this crew. You know, I couldn't have done it without all these, it's like when I talk about it, I get really emotional because it just really connected with everyone. Casey Benjamin, rest in peace, one of my dearest friends and closest collaborators for a long time, was on the record. Money Mark from the Beastie Boys helped me co-produce the record, and I've known him for a long time as well. Bilal is on the album. Holly Cook, who's a friend of mine, is on the record. It all just kind of comes down to this community, and it made me really understand how vast and colorful of a community that we have in New York, but also all of these people that I know all over the world, who I'm connected to, and in turn, who we're all connected to.
It's so exciting, exciting group of people. Well, it sounds like you ventured out of your comfort zone a little bit musically on this album. You got your master's degree in music composition, and I feel like you mostly, I think, were self-taught before that, and I'm wondering how having a deeper, perhaps different understanding of music impacted making this record. Yeah,
so the thing I like to say about learning music theory and learning composition and all these different tools is you really start to understand the science of music. You know, before that, it just all felt like magic to me. You know, how did Sly Stone or Coltrane or Pharoah Sanders do this thing, you know? And I would try to mimic them to my best ability. But it always just felt like I was ripping someone off. But going back to school, one of the biggest things for me was I had a personal study where I'd bring in music and we'd analyze it and break it down and understand what theory tools were used, what compositional tools were used to create this music, and kind of write it out as a formula. You know, it became very cerebral. And I would take that formula and write something with it, you know, something completely, you know, from the void, you know. And that was really, really, really eye-opening and really inspiring for me, you know, to know that, like, this isn't quite magic. They're creating magic, but there's a pathway, there's a journey there, you know. And it really allowed me to do what I've always wanted to do, but it also gave me the language to communicate with people. You know, everyone here went to music school, and before I went to music school, I'd have to, you know, send people a demo and, you know, sing them what I wanted. But I can now talk to them in a language that they understand, so that we can get the music to sound as authentic as it should be.
Sounds like it is very fun and opens up so many horizons for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it feels like I've found my voice, you know, and I'm able to finally do what I want to do, and it almost feels like I'm restarting, you know.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, and I absolutely love this new record, We Belong. Thanks to all of you so much for bringing these songs to us today. What an incredible performance.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cheryl.
Thank you. So great to see you always. And again, We Belong from Sinkane, one of the best records of the year.
Amazing.
I'm Cheryl Waters. Thank you so much for joining us here in the KEXP studios. We want to thank our viewers and listeners for supporting great music like this. You can make a gift anytime at kexp.org and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notification every time we launch a new video. Once again, a big thank you to Sinkane.
Thank you.
It's KEXP, where the music matters.
Discover new music at listener-powered kexp.org.